Now, from your Weather Authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, for most of us, this turned out to be more of a freezing rain and sleet storm with a glaze of ice as thick as a ½ inch in some parts of western Kentucky, leading to downed tree limbs, even whole trees toppling, and that led to power outages and some folks still without power in western Kentucky. Back into the northern part of the tri-state where it was more ice pellets, we had as much as an inch accumulation of some ice pellets, and then on top of that, some snow up in our northwestern counties. But we started off at 30 this morning. We're now down to 23. Precipitation in Evansville, which was mainly freezing rain and sleet, 0.89 inches. If that had been all snow, we would have had 9 inches of snow on the ground. But there is a little more snow on the way. Live First Warning Doppler radar showing some bands of snow now approaching the tri-state from the west, and this will be the last wave, which will be in the form of all snow that will move through during the overnight hours. Watching the driving conditions with our tower camera network, we're still frozen over downtown and in Henderson, but we'll check out the situation there on the Twin Bridges. Highway 41 from our Ellis Park tower camera. A little traffic out there, but you can see both spans are ice covered and traffic is moving slowly. A little traffic on the east side of Evansville, I-69, State Route 66, also very slow going with the temperature right now holding at 23. Winds are adding a bite to the air north at 13 miles per hour, and temperatures are pretty much in the low to mid 20s area wide, and we're just going to settle into the upper teens to low 20s by daybreak tomorrow morning. Well, the steady, heavier precipitation that we dealt with for much of the day is now shifted off to the northeast. The tail end of the storm back here into the southern plains is what's going to slide through during the overnight hours and give us another inch, maybe 2 inches of snow here and there. And I'll show you how Future Tracker handles it. Updated version since we last joined you. By 4 a.m., you can see the scattered snow kind of increasing across the area in blue. This, again, could lead to some light accumulations across the area. The back edge pulling out of the Evansville area at around 6 a.m. should clear our eastern counties by 7 a.m. But in terms of any additional ice, I think we're done with that. All that is pretty much off to the east of the tri-state. But these snow showers coming through overnight could leave an inch to as much as 2 inches of snow on top of what we already have. And the best chances right through the heart of the tri-state, as you can see in the darker shades of blue. And then after that all ends, we will see a little clearing tomorrow afternoon, but temperatures still below freezing, around 30, but the sun will help melt a little bit of the snow and ice before a frigid Friday night unfolds. Temperatures upper single digits to around 10, maybe some patchy freezing fog, but that will give way to mostly sunny skies on Saturday, but still frigid. Highs only in the upper 20s. And then Saturday night, well back into the teens, and once again, some patchy freezing fog possible, but will turn mostly sunny and will thaw out finally Sunday afternoon with highs into the upper 30s. So we pretty much have gotten the significant precipitation already, but we could see another inch or two of snow. This will be the total ice and snow amounts we'll have when all this ends shortly after daybreak tomorrow morning. 1 to 3 inches here in the metro. That combination of ice pellets and snow with that little layer of ice underneath, and a little more ice down to the south, a little additional snow overnight on top of that, and then the heavier 3-inch plus amounts north of the White River and north of 64 in southern Illinois. All right, 7-day forecast. We got 2 winter weather aware days still in the way, but just because of the frigid temperatures, we're going to stay below freezing until probably early Sunday afternoon. The high 29 tomorrow, 27 Saturday, but on Sunday 38 for the high, and then a little colder Monday, but we hopefully will stay just above freezing in the afternoon, and then finally temperatures warming back to normal the middle part of next week with no big storm systems in sight once this one exits finally the early part of tomorrow.
That can't come soon enough.
Yeah, it's been a lengthy storm to say the least, and a messy one, but all in all, it could have been worse if it had been a few degrees colder, more snow, more ice, but it was bad enough, and it's almost behind us.
All right. Thanks a lot, Wayne.